Thank you, Ella. So, as you said, PAFO is the Pan-African Farmers Organization. It's the platform of representing the farmers, the voices, carrying out the voices of dozens of millions of farmers in around 50 African countries. And through this platform, when we think about policies and the strategies that are required to achieve rural transformation, first, to achieve rural transformation, this means a very wide range of policies and strategies which encompass the improvement of rural people livelihoods through the improvement of infrastructure, the access to social utilities like education and health, the access to water, electricity, ICTs, make closer the financial and cultural services, etc. But to be more specific to the sectors we belong to, all these improvements will facilitate the agricultural sector's transformation, which need much more involvement of the policymakers and more impactful policies and strategies. First, enhancing the implementation related policies at the continental level. The African Union has in place a number of relevant policies and strategies that take recognitions of national and regional development policies, plans and strategies of member states that are beneficial to farmers. These should be effectively implemented in a coordinated manner. Then honoring the commitments under CAADP, we have spoken for a long time about CAADP, where governments are expected to increase investment level in agriculture by allocating at least 10% of national budgets to agriculture and rural development, and to achieve agricultural growth rates of at least 6% per annum. Then enhancing direct support to the family farmers. For example, in periods of crisis like this one, pandemic, natural disasters, etc., to access emergency funds without repayment conditions. Then maximizing opportunities in farming and agro-processing on the African continent. This should be done through continental strategies and initiatives to connect farmers among themselves and farmers to markets on the continent. In addition, more capacity building programs should be enhanced to empower African farmers for them to work at their full potential on local food crops. Some of the intrinsically related factors contributing to the poor agricultural performance include outdated technologies, as well as inadequate financing for the sector. In this regard, therefore, ensuring sustainable farming will require enhanced mechanization of the sector, use of green energy, and empowering rural farmers, mostly women, who are the majority players. Increased mechanization in farming will require that the energy demands are met by increasing the availability of fuel and electrical power in the rural areas. Then promoting innovation and digitalization in agriculture. And here we need really the involvement of the private sector. The need to innovate, expand, and promote the use of digital tools in agriculture has never been as pressing as or opportune as during this COVID-19 crisis. Public interventions are needed to promote the digital transformation of agriculture and include smallholders as well. Connecting farmers. The connectivity makes it possible for the services to reach farmers through mobile and online means. With such means, farmers may also access e-marketing. Additional support for their organizations will allow trainings, scaling up best practices already implemented by farmers' organizations, overcoming the challenges of transport and movement, for example, in such a pandemic period, etc. Utilizing the African Continental Free Trade Area to promote farming and farm products on the African market. It is a unique opportunity for Africa to unleash its economic potential for inclusive growth and sustainable development. It is believed that the arrangement will create a single African market of more than 1 billion consumers with a combined GDP of 2.5 trillion USD. Among others, it aims to promote agricultural transformation and growth in Africa and contribute to food security, as well as improve competitiveness through regional agricultural value chains development while focusing on the local food system. And here, please allow me, Ella, to go through. I don't know if you hear me or if my connection has
we can hear you very well, very well.
Okay,
we can see
perfect. So allow me to come back also to one sentence said by Tom regarding the COVID could reverse years of development progress. And perhaps the minister has mentioned to avoid mistakes of 2020. Allow me to say perhaps this COVID will allow us to rethink the development of efforts and perhaps avoid rather the mistakes of the last 50 years. Thank you very much. Over to you.